Alrighty everybody, welcome back to another Minecraft Better Than Adventure Let's Play. So I made a few changes off camera. As you can see, I kinda updated this part of the house with logs instead of planks because all the planks looked ugly. And I gotta be honest, I'm not that much of a fan of all the pink, but I'm just gonna live with it for now and see if I can make this new block work. So there are a few changes from the house if you watch the first episode. Finally have a bed. So now you guys can actually see when I'm at night, and I have my furnace and crafting table, etc. over here. And so the idea I'm kind of going for building this house high up is I want to kind of turn this into kind of a pier and have a dock, etc. And I think it'll look quite good. So I guess we get started with that. I want to test out these bricks to kind of be like an outline for the pier. So I was just gonna see how this looks, and then I'll probably do planks in the middle. But right now I need coal quite badly. I don't have any, so I need to invest in that. Might go mining really quick. I have a little like staircase mine over here. I wish there was a cave nearby, but I haven't found any. So yeah, in the last video we started on the house. We didn't complete it because most of the time I was finding a place that I wanted for the house. And since I'm still kind of new to this, I don't know what I should title this. Originally I had the title being Minecraft Beta with a Twist, but because I thought that was quite inviting, but I changed it to the Minecraft Better Than Adventure title because I thought people who are looking for this Let's Play will be able to find it better when I'm actually titling it what it is. So it's kind of a battle of me figuring out what sounds better. Any suggestions help. It's getting super foggy right now. I don't know why. But I think this will look quite good. It'll definitely be very un-Minecraft-esque, but I think we should embrace that because that's the point of the mod, is to add all these cool new blocks. So I think just go with it. So what I'm thinking is I don't want to keep using these cherry blocks. Even though I built my house with them, I'm really not the biggest fan of the way they look. And I gotta be honest, I kinda already don't like the way they're contrasting with the oak. I'll probably change that in the future though. So I think in between like certain parts, I'm gonna put logs just so that it kind of looks a little realistic. Although I think I'm gonna use stone, or I think I'm gonna make a stone axe because the wooden ones just don't cut the job anymore, and I am sick of how slow they are. And I would like to go mining, but I really like to get a proper base set up before I mine. I know some people like to get, you know, their whole life situated before they build their base, but that's not really me. I'm guessing it's just winter right now, and that's why the game is super foggy. That's why also the cherry blossoms are gray instead of pink. I do need to work on the roof of the house. I just honestly haven't figured out what I want to do for the roof. I'm just not too happy with the house right now. But I'm going to be expanding onto this area because I think this area could be super cool and cute, I guess, in a sense. If I build some little buildings over here that have purposes, I guess. So I'm kind of deciding if I should put the logs kind of like in the middle or on the outside, but I think I'm going to put them on the outside or right before the outside actually. I feel like that would work better. So let me expand this. I think I'm just going to make it 2 blocks or 2 planks wide, I guess I should say. And then we'll make the rest of the cobblestone bricks, which also obviously is another feature of this mod, and I really quite like the look of it. I think it looks pretty cool. Alrighty, so my recording unfortunately just stopped, but nothing actually happened. I just went inside and made a stone pickaxe, so I kind of caught it just in time. So I'm gonna go mining now, so I'll probably cut that out because it's gonna be quite boring. And I should hopefully come back to you guys with a lot of cobblestone, because that's what I need. Alrighty, coming out of the cave now, or not necessarily cave, just a stone staircase I made. I have collected almost 2 stacks of cobblestone. I used the rest of my pickaxe, and this should hopefully be good enough for our bricks. I also got some iron as well, which is nice. We can finally kind of upgrade our tools. Get to working on this pier more, I guess. Looks like it's already turning night as well. How unfortunate. So I decided I want to use oak logs for the stands that hold the pier up, because I just really don't want to use all the cherry stuff. It's just too much of the same color. Even the logs are very similar in color, and I just, even though I like it, I don't want to use it for everything. Okay. Typical Minecraft beta activities. So I think that's actually a feature with the mod, is the skeletons will have missing limbs, or just, I think some mobs will have missing limbs, and I know like the zombies themselves have different colored shirts. I know that as well. And so here's another typical irritating thing with Minecraft beta, is how every mob you could ever think of spawns while you're trying to sleep, and you can never actually end up going to sleep. At this point, I'm thinking of just cutting and waiting till it's night, because this is insane. And we got chain links. That's pretty wild. I think we can make chainmail armor with that, and I believe chainmail has good damage resistance, because something cool with this mod is that all the armor has its own specific attributes that just kind of make it better. So you don't have to wear one set of armor. You could wear a mix of iron and gold and diamond, because each piece is better at something else. I don't know if I'm going to attempt to sleep again. I feel like it might be worthless. I think I'm just kind of going to continue on with this. That is the wrong block. Alrighty, let's get to work. So I think I want to put the post. I don't really know. Like I'm kind of just estimating. I think a good every 7 blocks would be pretty good. So let me put one here, or stack them up right here. Yeah, you know what? I feel like 7 was actually the perfect number. I feel like this is starting to come together. I just wish it was daytime, but as Minecraft beta goes, there is absolutely no point in sleeping right now. But I think what I'll do, I don't know if in this version you can place torches on fences, but I think I'm going to try, because I think it would look quite cool. Unless I should keep it open. Maybe I should just keep it open. Or, oh, that's a good idea. I think I should just put a fence on each log and try to put a torch just on that. So it's kind of like a post in a sense. Because I feel like if I have fences all along here, it's just going to make it very cramped. And that's kind of the last thing I want. So let's try this. Don't really need to make any more of that. I think this will be fine. And let's make some torches. Now, I really wish it wasn't winter right now and it wasn't super foggy, because it just looks so washed out. It does not look good. And we can place torches on it. Perfect. I feel like this is going to be super, super cool. Once it's done, at least. Right now, it kind of looks like crap. And hey, speaking of the fog going away, I noticed the contrast is coming back. So it looks like the season, or at least this part of the time, has passed. Maybe this would be a good time to get a thumbnail. Okay, so we're almost done with at least this start of the path. I want it to branch out that way. I'm thinking we turn the end right here, since the water kind of ramps over right there. I'm thinking we kind of turn that into where the dock ends up. So the dock will be over there, and then here will be the pier, and it'll kind of wrap around with places wrapping around it as well, which I think would look quite good. I'm going to attempt to sleep again. We'll see if I actually am able to sleep, because who knows, and I'm not. I need to get more oak planks, and actually I know the perfect place. Right here on top of our house, I forgot to, not forget, I was genuinely just too lazy to. I didn't put the, hold on, what am I saying? I didn't take the whole tree down, so we kind of just have a floating tree, which is quite irritating. So I'll probably take that down for some extra oak planks. So this one will be our second post. Perfect, it's right on the edge. Then we'll put the fence there, have the torch on it. I'm actually quite happy with this. This is coming out slightly to what I expected. Just needs to be a little bit brighter, I think. It's a little too gloomy, but I think that'll come with when I build more structures around. Guess we don't have to worry about him anymore. So I'm gonna try to take out most of this tree, which is gonna be irritating. I really hate mining these trees, and of course there had to be one right above where I built my house. Very typical. I think it might be cool too to kind of fill these grass areas up with flowers, just to kind of decorate that part at least. But we shall see. Okay, we fully mined that tree. The leaves are degrading now. So this is starting to come along quite nicely. I'm actually quite happy with how it's looking. We'll probably end this portion here. It's not like I've really built anything. I'm honestly probably counting these wrong, but that's fine. I honestly think that it'll be fine regardless. Still looks nice, so I'm happy with it. But I really want to do some, even though this is modded, I really want to do some Minecraft beta-esque kind of builds, because that's why I like playing beta. Is I think it's very controversial, but I'm not a big fan of how big the block palette is. It's just very, very overwhelming, and I end up just building stuff out of the same block, or I make stuff that's really ugly because they keep adding so many new blocks every update. So I think after I finish this, I'm going to work on the roof of the house, and that's probably where I'm going to end up calling this an episode. I hope this is a longer episode. The previous one, I understand if you guys thought it was boring. I kind of just walked around and found a place to stay. But this one, we actually made some building progress. So I'm going to just basically do a very, very simple roof, which is just going to be a normal triangle roof, I guess I would call it. Just want to make it more three-dimensional, so I'm going to extend it out too, because I don't like the way very flat roofs look. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. I think there's upside down stairs. I am completely wrong. I guess there is. That's actually very, very shocking. I didn't think there was going to be upside down stairs in this version. So we could take a good look at how this is going to look. The way I like to go about it is to simply do kind of the front sides and then see how I like those stairs with it. And I think this looks quite good. So I'm going to work on this. Hopefully this will come out quite nice. I don't know if I'm going to like the cobblestone, but we'll see. No, I think it's fine. I actually think it makes this look a lot better. It adds some contrast to the very pale salmon pink wood. So what's cool about this mod is there is actually a recipe book, and in it is all their custom recipes as well as normal recipes. So the more blocks and more items you get, the more you'll unlock these recipes. So I have these cherries. I know what this is. If I'm correct, it's like a chocolate sundae or something like that. But as you can see, there are blocks and items that have been yet to discovered. Like that's obviously not an original beta item right there. So let's finish up this roof. I don't know how high I want to make it. I'm honestly kind of okay with how this looks. I think I'm just going to go one more block high. And I believe going one more block high will actually allow us to have a small attic, which might be cool. It's like I don't mind it, but I don't know if I like it that much. I think it's just too much cobblestone up here. I think I should make this wood. Maybe I'll use the pink wood that I have. Yeah, I actually like that. I kind of like this cobblestone band that's across it. If anything, maybe I'll change it to the logs. Actually, yeah, I would like to change it to the logs. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I think that looks the best. So I made 2 furnaces so I can actually speed up the process, because obviously smelting everything is going to take forever, so I don't really want to do that. So eventually, obviously, I'm going to widen this part out because I don't want the house to just look like it's underground from over here. Well, I kind of like that. It looks kind of weird just having the stairs floating right here. So maybe I could just clear out the edge, but I definitely want to build up here. I think this place is super cool looking. Perfect. Finally. We're going to actually fall asleep in this game. Oh, I just realized we're actually done with the stair layer. We're just gonna have to kind of complete this area, so I'll take my cobblestone back. Need to fill that in. Also need to get some cherry logs too to kind of complete this top portion. But luckily there are cherry trees everywhere because I planted a whole bunch. Alrighty, I kind of lost my train of thought, but I'm actually very happy to see this house quite completed, because at first I genuinely thought it was pretty ugly and I didn't like it at all. So I think really at this point at this point I think we just need to complete it with some slabs. So I actually don't have any more stone. I used it all. That's okay though. I'll just use some cobblestone slabs. I think these will look fine. It's not like we're really going to see them anyways. Just don't want to have an open roof. That is not in the floor plan. Yeah, actually, I like that quite a lot. That looks great. At least in my eyes. And we are almost done. So close. What a process this is. What a pain, really. Perfect. Just need to light it up a little bit more over there. The torches don't go on stairs, so that's great. I kind of hate how many torches I have, but... Alrighty. The house is officially completed. So on that note, it's time to end the episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed this. It is a longer one. I hope you guys all enjoyed the fact that it was a longer one. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.